this is coming up. Like this is coming up for me. So if you are a new user, you won't have any dashboards here because you haven't created any. So in the left side, so this is the place where we connect to variety of data sources. So what do you mean by data source?
Sir, screen is not visible, sir. No,
Yeah, is it visible now?
yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So like this is the interface we get once we open Tableau. So on the right side, you can see like there are some visualizations here. So these are like the dashboards that I have created on my Tableau version. So this is the reason why it's showing up here. So for you as a new user, it won't show up any dashboards here. That's what I was saying previously. So on the left side, these are like the connections where we connect to the data source. So like what is the main thing is Tableau is like connecting to data and then visualizing the data. So first step is like connecting to data. So the data may be in the form of Excel sheets, text file, JSON file, PDF file, etc. So in this thing, so to a file, so we can connect to a file like either an Excel file, either a text file, PDF file, etc. And then there is another option to connect to a server. So as we were talking yesterday about MS SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL, and Amazon Redshift. So these are all the relational databases. So as I told yesterday, we'll connect directly to an Excel sheet or a text file, or sometimes the client will be giving the data into a relational database. So we'll be connecting to MS SQL Server or Oracle, and then we'll take the data and then visualize. So this is like the left side panel review. So we should connect to a data source and then only we should start the visualization. So for basic, just I am connecting to Excel. So I will just click on Microsoft Excel.
Sir, can you give one rough idea way to download this Tableau?
Yeah, as I told before, like I will be sending you a video after the class. Nagura will forward you. You can download from there easily.
Okay, sir.
Like it's a Mac, so if I show here, it will be a trouble. So like I will send the Windows link also. So like once you click on Microsoft Excel, you should go to Documents folder, because like once you download Tableau, they will give you one default Excel sheet to practice. So that will be stored in My Tableau repository. So My Tableau repository will be created by default once you download Tableau. So in My Tableau repository, you should go to data sources. In data sources, I am using 22.1 version currently. So I am going to 22.1. And then you should go to NUSUS, and there you will have the Excel files. So I will select Sample Superstore. So Sample Superstore means like they have created one dummy Excel sheet and they have provided us to practice. So we can open this. So instead of this, if you have any new Excel sheet or anything, you can go to that particular file location. So if your Excel sheet is in desktop, you can go to desktop and select it. But in the initial classes, I will be using this dummy Excel sheet Sample Superstore, which is given by Tableau Desktop. So I'm just clicking on open. So once I click on open, it will take some time to execute, and then it will open a new page. So this is called as workbook. So this is the place where we will work and do the Tableau visualizations. So this is called as the data source level. So data source is nothing but like we have connected to an Excel sheet, which is nothing but the data source. So in that Excel sheet, we have three tables: orders table, people table, and returns table. So that's what it is showing. And this is called as the sheet level. So in this sheet level only, we have to do the visualization. But once we open the sheet level, we can't see any data here. That is because in the data source, we have to drag the tables and place it on the right side. Then only some data will be inserted into the sheet level. So I'm going to use one table like orders table. So I'm dragging the orders table here. So once I drag orders table here, you can see that some data is dragged here, like some data is initialized here. So now if we go to the sheet level, you can see some data here. So this data is nothing but the data which is present in the orders table. So in the table, what we'll have generally in table, we'll have like rows and columns. So in that columns, those columns will be categorized into two things, namely dimensions and measures. So the things in the blue color are called as dimensions, and the things which are here in green color, these are called as measures. So the major difference between dimensions and measures is like dimensions are like qualitative thing. Like dimensions are like qualitative things. That means these can't be counted or anything. But coming to measures, they are quantitative things. So these are the like on measures only, like we can do some calculations, we can count them, we can calculate the averages, some difference, then percentage growth, etc. So that is the major difference between dimensions and measures. So dimensions are qualitative things and measures are quantitative things. And dimensions will be in blue color and measures will be in green color. So till now what we have done is we have connected Tableau to a data source, and then we have got the dimensions and measures by dragging the table into tables level. So this is called as sheet level. So this is the place where we create some visualization. So in Tableau, it's called as drag and drop. So we'll just drag and drop. So dimensions. So here we have two things called rows and columns. So we will drag the dimensions into rows and we'll drag the measures into columns. So that is the process I follow. You can drag into, even you can drag measures into columns and dimensions into rows. So I'm just dragging category. So I'm taking category and dragging that into rows. 1 second. And then I'm dragging one measure like discount. So this is like the basic visualization. So here, if you want to show category wise discount, then you will drag category into rows and discount into columns. So here you get categories are three: furniture, office supplies, and technology. And there we got like the discount. So the discount levels of each category. So like this is the thing, like how we open Tableau and connect to a data source. So these basic visualizations also we'll see step by step. So now we'll go and see some theory topics like what is Tableau and what are the different types of data in Tableau, and then like what are the connections in Tableau, and then we'll come to this visualization part later. So this is like the basic thing, how to connect to Tableau and connect to a data source. So what is Tableau? So Tableau is So Tableau is one of the top visualization tools which is used in the BI industry. So BI means business intelligence industry. So why Tableau is more important? Because it is trending because of its connection to a variety of data sources. So as we saw before, Tableau can be connected to a variety of data sources like Excel, text file, image, or it can connect to wide range of servers like MS SQL Server, Oracle, Amazon Redshift, and so on. So that is the reason why it's trending, because of its connection to variety of data sources. And yesterday we were talking something about the relation between Tableau and Power BI. So in Tableau, we can visualize the files which are greater than 1 GB. So that is also one of the major advantages. So Tableau can visualize large data sets. So the data which we are using, they are called as data sets. So these are the technical terms. So Tableau can visualize large data sets which are greater than 1 GB. And then what else we can write is, yesterday again we were talking that Tableau can be installed on both Mac and Windows, but Power BI can't be installed. So we can take that also as a point. Tableau can be installed both on Windows and. So like I'm mentioning every point clearly, because in interview perspective also, if someone asks you what is Tableau, so instead of by hearting and saying, these are the 4 points that we learned till now. So that's the thing I mentioned here. So the first point is like, it's one of the top visualization tools. And in the next point, I'm specifying why it is one of the top visualization tools. So it is top visualization tools because it can connect to variety of data sources, and then it can connect to data sources which are greater than 1 GB, and then it can be installed both on Windows and Mac. So this is the basic thing about what is Tableau. And next thing is, we'll see about what are the different types of data. So coming to different types of data, we have 3 types of data: structured data, unstructured data, and semi-structured data. So what do you mean by structured data? So structured data is nothing but data which is well organized. Data which is well organized. So well organized data is nothing but the data that is in the form of tables. In form of tables. So till now what we are using in Tableau, we are using the data which is in the form of tables. So in Excel sheet also the data will be in the form of tables. So that is nothing but the structured data. So in Tableau, we use only structured and unstructured data, but we don't use semi-structured data. So this is also one of the important points. So if someone asks you, so what are the 3 different types of data? There are 3 types, like structured, unstructured, and semi-structured. But semi-structured data is not supported in Tableau. Only structured and unstructured data are supported in Tableau. So structured data means simply the data which is in the form of tables. And coming to unstructured data. So unstructured data is completely opposite to structured data. Here the data is not at all organized. So data which is not organized falls under unstructured data. So what is the data that is not organized is like, if you take pics, videos, etc. So these hold some information, but they are not in the structured format. So this is nothing but a raw data. So unstructured data is also supported in Tableau, but how is it supported? So unstructured data means they will give like a person name, and then they will assign the values. So using these values, you will go ahead and use MS SQL Server or Oracle, and then you will write the SQL queries from scratch, and then you convert the unstructured data into structured data, and then you will import those structured data into Tableau, and then you visualize. So this is like the ancient way. So like 10 to 15 years back, they were following this technique, but currently no one uses unstructured data in Tableau, but unstructured data is supported in Tableau. So structured and unstructured data are only supported in Tableau, but semi-structured data, it is not supported in Tableau. So what is some semi-structured data is nothing but simply it's not in the form of tables. So basically, this is the key point you should remember. So structured, unstructured, and semi-structured. So these are the 3 different types of data, and Tableau supports only structured data and unstructured data. And if someone asks you like how will you convert unstructured data into structured data, then you should be able to say like unstructured data is nothing but raw data. So we'll be using relational databases like MS SQL Server or Oracle, and then we will write SQL query, and then we'll convert the unstructured data into structured data, and then you will import that into Tableau, and then we will do the visualization. So this is about the different types of data. And then the next thing is components of Tableau. So components is nothing but different types of Tableau. So we have Tableau desktop, Tableau server, Tableau public, Tableau online, etc. So in components, there are like 8 components of Tableau, but currently we'll use Tableau desktop. But it's good to see what are the different components. Components means, as I told before, different types of Tableau versions. So the first and foremost thing is Tableau desktop. That is the thing we are going to use throughout the course. And the next thing will be Tableau server. And the next thing is Tableau reader. Tableau public. Tableau online. Next one, Tableau mobile. Tableau visual. Tableau prep. So these are the 8 different components of Tableau. So these are like the different types of Tableau versions. So like Tableau desktop, Tableau server, Tableau reader, Tableau public, Tableau online, Tableau mobile, Tableau visual, and Tableau prep. So coming to Tableau first one is Tableau desktop. So this is the thing we use for visualization currently. So 95% of the companies, they use Tableau desktop for visualization. And then the next thing is Tableau server. So Tableau server is the place where we don't create any visualizations on Tableau server, but we publish our work on the Tableau server. So once you do the visualization on Tableau desktop, you will publish the work into Tableau server. So Tableau server is the place where the clients connect. So the work you publish will be reviewed by clients on the Tableau server. And Tableau server is mainly used for admin work. So admin work. So to tell that clearly, so in Tableau, coming to Tableau desktop. So if you learn Tableau desktop, your role will be Tableau developer. Tableau developer, data analyst, visualization engineer, etc. But Tableau server specific, the role will be like Tableau administrator. So that is a different thing. So Tableau administrator is the person who works on Tableau server. So in Tableau server, he does like work management, people management, like he will control how many persons should be able to access the Tableau server and what amount of tasks should be uploaded there, and then like scheduling the tasks like daily tasks, monthly tasks, etc. So Tableau server, we only use Tableau server as a Tableau developer for just uploading our work, but the entire Tableau server will be dealt by Tableau administrator. So that is a different role. So that is about Tableau server. And the next thing is Tableau reader. So like Tableau reader, it just like it is just used to read the workbooks that are created by Tableau desktop. So like it is good if you know 8 names, but you should know at least 1 point regarding everything, because you can't just put blank heads if someone asks you what is this definition or something. So I'm just explaining one point for each. So coming to Tableau reader, the main thing Tableau reader does is like it allows users to interact and then read the workbooks which are created by Tableau desktop. So we can simply write read the workbooks created by Tableau desktop. So this is about the Tableau reader. And the next thing is Tableau public. So what is Tableau public? So Tableau public is the place where we can do the same work which is done on it is same as Tableau Desktop. But the thing is, Tableau Desktop is charged, but Tableau Public is free. Tableau Public is free to use. So here we can see some dashboards which are done by previous users, etc. So give me a minute, I will show you. So you can go to Google and then you can just type Tableau Public. So if we just type Tableau Public, you will be navigated to a page. So if you just click on Tableau Public, this one, Tableau Public Discover. So you will be navigated to a new page, like something like this. So this is the Tableau Public version. So you can sign in or sign up. One minute, let me log in. So this is the Tableau Public version. So the main use of this Tableau Public version is like, you can see many others work. So now we are working on Superstore data. So if you just type Superstore, so you can see a variety of business. So these are like the different dashboards which are created by previous users. So you can just click on one of the dashboard. So once you learn something, then you can like start practicing on this. So this is like the dashboard which is created by someone else. So you can just download it and then you can like open it from your Tableau and then like you can view it. So this is like the main use of Tableau Public. If you want to create new one, you can go here and then you can download the Tableau Desktop Public Edition and then you can start working from here also. But like the visualization won't be that perfect on Tableau Public. So many companies use Tableau Desktop. So this is the use of Tableau Public. So once we create some visualizations and learn some topics, then we can come back to Tableau Public and practice something. But in the initial stages, there is no point of talking about dashboards and anything which are like without learning anything about visualization. So that is about like Tableau Public interface and why it is used. And the next thing is like Tableau Online. So while I was talking about Tableau Server, it is used to publish our work. So some companies use Tableau Server to publish the work and some companies use Tableau Online to publish the work. The publish the work is nothing but like submitting the work. So this is a Tableau Online is also similar to Tableau Server. So some organizations use Tableau Server and some organizations they are using Tableau Online. So that is about Tableau Online. Next thing is like Tableau Mobile. So here to access data on a mobile. So to do some Axis on mobile, then we can use like Tableau mobile. So this is not like that important. Then Tableau visual. So Tableau visual is also like to understand the data with iPad or something like that. So that is like Tableau visual. And then coming to Tableau prep. So this is like also an analytical tool. So I also don't have like much knowledge about this. So like this is like you should mainly learn what are the 8 components and then like some information about each. So the mainly we'll use Tableau desktop, Tableau server and Tableau public. So these are the 3 things you'll use once you enter a new role as a Tableau developer or data analyst or something. So this is about Tableau components. So like here are there any people like who are going to apply with like 3 or 4 years experience after this course? Hello,
No, sir. Fresher, sir.
everyone are going to apply as a fresher?
No, I was working in TCS.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
I'm an experienced person, but not in that particular tool.
Okay.
Do I need to apply? I mean, experience,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine. So now
My base company is TCS.
sorry.
My base company is TCS.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you go as like an experienced guy, or even as a fresher, so like they will ask you, so in your previous organization, so what is your role look like? That means like what is like the day-to-day activity that you do as a Tableau developer or a data analyst. So in simple words, like how you get the work from, then how you do the work, and then how you submit the work. So this will be the pretty basic question that anyone will question once you enter the interview, even as a 6 months experience or 1 year experience. So this is like one of the important things you should learn. So in a Tableau developer role or a data analyst role or anything, how it goes is like, so even freshers also it's good to learn. So firstly, the client will be sending a business requirement document. Business requirement document. So this is called as BRD document. So firstly, you will get the business requirement document. So in the business requirement document, there will be some details on the project that you are going to work. So this is like the first step of client interaction with the team. So they will send you the business requirement document. So after getting the business requirement document, what we will do is like, so this is the first step. So getting the business requirement document. So after getting the business requirement document, we will analyze this. Analyzing the BRD. So analyzing the BRD is nothing but we will analyze like if they have given any data files or what is the output they are expecting. So they are planning to visualize using Tableau or they are asking to visualize using Python code or something like that. That is analyzing the BRD. So after analyzing the BRD, we will come up with some dummy dashboards. So dummy dashboards are nothing but the dashboards which are created on Tableau, but we don't do it from the scratch, but you will just give an overview on how we are going to do the project. So after creating the dummy dashboards, our team lead or managers, so team lead or managers will be reviewing those work. So once they review the work, then they will have an interaction with the client. So they will say like, we have understood this thing about the project and this is the thing we came up with. So like the pretty basic solution, that is interaction with the client. So after client is satisfied with that, then we will go ahead and start the work. So we don't start the work like then itself, but there will be something called agile methodology. So agile methodology is like the basic thing we are using in any project. So agile methodology is nothing but dividing the project into sprints. So like depending on the project, so if the project is going to take like 30 days, so we will divide this 30 days into 3 sprints. So each sprint of 10 days each. So why we are dividing it into sprints is like we have to show some progress to the client. So each sprint we will say like we'll complete 25% of the tasks at the end of first sprint, and at the end of second sprint we'll show you 70%, and at the end of third sprint we'll be showing you the 100% work. So that will be planned, and then after that we will start the work and then we'll complete it, and then after completing there will be like,
Sir, what is agile methodology?
yeah, agile methodology is like a different concept. So these are like the methodologies which we use once you enter an IT field. So like waterfall, agile. So I will discuss in the later classes briefly.
Okay, sir.
So after a sprint, there will be some calls like sprint review meetings. So in the sprint review meeting only your work will be reviewed. And then like if the client is satisfied, then you will publish the work into server. So this is the pretty basic thing so that you should know. So like firstly, you will get a BRD document, and then you will be analyzing the BRD document and then coming up with some dummy dashboards. And then like you will be having some interaction with the clients, and then like we'll divide the project into sprints, then we'll work on that, and then like you'll publish the work into the server. So this is the process like a typical Tableau developer or someone follow. So this is like a basic overview of a Tableau developer role. So after this, you'll see. So there is a concept called visual analytics. So visual analytics is nothing but like if you take Python programming, we'll write Python code. So if you take Java, we'll write Java code. But coming to Tableau, so in Tableau, what we are doing is like we are dragging dimensions and measures, and we are creating some visualizations. But internally, to create this Tableau, they used some language called VisQL. So internally, we should write the code and only develop the application, right? So once you develop the application only, then you will use that particular application for visualization or reporting or something else. So in Tableau, we use VisQL. So this is like the query language which is developed by Tableau. So VisQL is nothing but a combination of SQL plus DL. So SQL means SQL, and then DL means descriptive language. So if someone asks you like, do you know anything about visual analytics? Then that is like a query language which is developed by Tableau. So it's like a combination of a descriptive language and SQL. So that is about visual analytics. Yeah, so that will be it for today. So if you have any doubts, you can ask. So then
Sir,
from tomorrow, let's go. Yeah.
Sir, as a fresher, how much package can we expect sir, as a Tableau developer?
Yeah, like coming to fresher, like you don't have any particular role like Tableau developer or Python developer or anything. So most of the MNCs, like they will take you as a software fresher. So once you enter the company only, like depending on the training. So in training, so they will assign you something randomly. So some students will get Python, some will get Java. So depending on that only you'll get project. So coming to package, like currently it's like 3.5, I guess. for most of the MNCs.
Okay,
There are
sir.
some companies where you can get 6.5 like open text EPAM systems, but they are like quite difficult.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any other questions? Yeah, okay. I will wind up the session right here, and then like tomorrow we'll start again, and Nagur will send you the video how to download the Tableau desktop version. So thank you once again. Bye.
Thank you, sir.